Okay then, let's do this. What's this first cave here?
It's the Vault of the Assassin. You gotta get the Platoon Cool.
It's a good thing these things are pronounceable. And it'd be pretty tough if they were to name it something, hard to pronounce, like Blood of Steve or Ted.
Dude, I'm gonna step on all these bugs. Is there an achievement for that?
Probably is. Blizzard always puts, like, kill this many bugs achievements, at least in WoW. It's a pain in the ass, too, because they always put it, like, there's, like, bugs at the end of a raid.
Yeah.
And you're like, wow, thanks, Blizzard. All I wanted to do was kill that bunny, but I had to kill fucking Jesus Christ before I can do it.
Good stuff. Let's see. We got Blazing Guardians.
Is that what they are now? I just thought they were slightly red skeletons, as, compared to the slightly gray skeletons we we were fighting before.
I don't know.
Either way, they're skeletons.
I love how one arrow immediately destroys a crypt.
I like how the crypt just... I don't know, like, the arrow doesn't get stuck in the crypt or anything, it just kind of implodes. I mean, I get that this is an ancient version, but...
Not that ancient.
How ancient it is. Reptilian Scooby of the Dew! You sure said it.
That is a massive sword that dropped.
Why do you always find the weapons that are, like, ridiculously large? Who would want that giant sword?
Barbarian class.
Why?
Because they're ridiculous.
I don't see how that would be more helpful than just carrying two normal size swords. I mean, unless your guy is, like, super tanky, that's what's
Depends on your build. Let's see.
I suppose.
So
I don't like this spider, I can actually
flash
do
in,
stuff.
slow, and school them up.
It's way better than the Raven.
Oh, so when you upgrade your Raven, it becomes a spider?
Yeah, but then after this it turns into a bat, and I don't know, but I feel like a spider would be more helpful than a bat.
I think that's how nature works.
Pretty sure that's how nature works. Spider...
Invoke a bubble of warp time and space for 8 seconds. Cool. I'll do that.
So it slows them, essentially. Because I can tell you, I have enough slowing abilities if you feel like we don't have enough.
Storm armor, reactive armor, as opposed to a familiar. I will try it.
What? Oh, you mean that little wisp thing?
Yeah, I replaced him with this.
Dude, your familiar is not as cool as my familiar at all. I didn't even see that chest. So what can we talk about in gaming news? Is there anything of interest?
PS4 sales. PS4 officially outsold the entire lifetime of the Wii U in 24 hours in the UK.
In the UK?
Yep.
That's not surprising at all. Like, at all.
Every PS4 launch title is really lame in my humble opinion.
I don't know, I mean, they look cooler than the Xbox ones. And that's only because the Xbox ones are littered with microtransactions.
And there's like 4 of them.
The secret of the soul stones.
Not all of them are littered. Forza 5 I heard was horrible.
I heard,
Creation to be sure.
I haven't actually, like, read up on it, like, how bad they really are, but apparently that game, Rise of the Romans or whatever.
I heard that one was even bad, or was almost as bad as Forza.
Bale was the most brash and reckless of the primals.
But yeah, what about it?
After the dawn.
I heard it's, like, they're really useless microtransactions. Like, all I know, really, is, like, you can buy level ups, which to me seems to defeat the purpose of an RPG if you could just buy level ups.
Yeah.
It's a good thing these caves are, like, right next to each other. Saves time on the walking.
Oh my god, cool. Stop talking. Let's see the difference of my upgraded slow now.
Oh man, bro.
Is it going to be a different color?
That's kind of...
slightly tinted blue now.
Oh man. Maybe we can stop the slightly tinted red skeletons.
Rock and roll.
Is your ability the same exact thing as mine? Just mine has arrows and yours doesn't?
Probably.
Okay, well mine's sort of different, I guess. Ew. That wall butthole just attacked us.
Gross.
I'm not even sure... That reminded me of the level in Duke Nukem Forever with the wall boobs. Who thought that was a good idea?
I didn't play much of that game.
Oh, so you didn't get to the alien hive with wall boobs?
Did you play that game?
No, but I watched somebody else play it.
I bought it on Steam for, I think it was $3.
I think that's $3 more than what you should have paid for it. I don't know, the game isn't horrible.
It's just not
shut
what
up,
people
phone.
wanted.
I'm not sure they could have produced anything and people... I don't know, it was way too much...
What's that new game coming out? Bethesda's making it. It's like an old... It's like... Wolfram or something?
I don't know.
It's like you fight super Nazis. I don't remember.
I mean, that's always a... It's always a good thing to put in your game. It's kept the Call of Duty franchise alive. But the zing.
It's like Call of Duty's like, Africa's attacking the United States. Why, though? Why? Or
Perhaps the character I'm playing isn't a good guy, but you're just saying he is. I don't know, make it sort of interesting. Make me want to play.
Russia's attacking the United States, and they decided not to attack from California. Instead, they went for Washington, D.C., because that makes sense. The world's round, you know.
Things. Socketed coil of focus.
That's exactly what I would have called it.
Honestly, these names. Who do they have at... I don't even think Blizzard sort of names their things. I think they just
Algorithm.
have... They just go to Barnes & Nobles and they're like, yeah, we'll take every copy of Mad Libs that you have.
They just have an algorithm and they just throw various words and adjectives and then it just randomly generates something.
Well, yeah, I know that, but... I still like to think they do the Mad Libs thing.
It's entirely possible. Let's see. Dude, that's a low quality binding rope. I only settle for the highest quality binding ropes.
I know, how am I supposed to, bind children with
Oh.
this low quality rope they can bust free, if you know what I mean.
Mm.
You know, when I'm... You know.
Sure.
I couldn't think of a way to end that sentence and not have it sound incredibly disgusting.
It's probably a good thing. Oh god, I'm gonna die.
It is a good thing I didn't follow through on that one.
Didn't see that coming, did you? Okay, sorceress, calm down.
I think I just went all the way back to the beginning by accident. Definitely was on
teleport
purpose.
back to town, come to me. Using my banner.
Did you get the blood?
No. I'm almost there, though.
I know what I'm doing. I found the right way. Yeah, door's over there.
I'm, soloing these dudes.
Don't worry, coming to help. Achievement, Bone Collector. I like getting achievements for doing literally nothing.
Why are we killing all these people in the caves? What's our motivation?
They're not people.
Oh. Well, no, like the dudes who hop around with swords.
I don't know, they kind of attacked us first. I think that's enough motivation.
Uh-oh.
It's not like this is an RPG, we don't gotta have deep reasons for attacking people, you know? Oh, wait. I could perhaps come up with a motivation. Okay, so... My guy took this flying harpy's sister
Yeah.
to Johnny Rockets.
Okay.
And there he bought a milkshake for her. Which
chocolate?
was chocolate.
Oh, chocolate.
It was, but unfortunately she's allergic to chocolate. And she spent the rest of her prom shitting her pants violently.
Oh, God.
Unable to enjoy dancing to the shitty DJ they hired for $5 and a pack of cigs. And now all of the harpies are mad at you because you ruined their precious little girl's prom. Even though I'm pretty sure this guy is like 50 years old or something.
Dude, I got a Swift Bane.
And it is what exactly?
A two-handed hammer.
This spider is really good. It makes the Raven look so bad, which is, you know, it's a good thing. I mean, the Raven was pretty much useless. I hope you feel like a terrible person every time you break those eggs. You're just destroying fetuses.
Nice. That's what I like to hear. Oh no! Wait, just don't even attack them. I just wanted to see if they could even deal damage.
I forgot to open this journal.
Black soulstone.
It's just Zultun Cool, who's like, oh, I wiped my butt yesterday.
Oh my god.
Archives
You
What?
know what we should talk about?
What should we talk about?
Just talk about the Disney Channel, why not?
Oh my god.
Fucking Disney Channel.
Disney Channel needs to stop. Everything.
So,
with them.
Zach and I were having a discussion.
This was yesterday, I want to say.
It was
Yeah,
yesterday, I
It was
think.
yesterday.
We're talking about Dog with a Blog. For those of you who don't know the show, the basic premise is there's...
A dog with a blog, that's it.
Yep.
And there's like
The
a
dog is
family.
semi-intelligent. I don't think the family knows the dog talks, except for like one of the kids or something.
Here is the entrance to my
Or maybe not, but
archives.
the dog
Let me
is
activate the
sentient.
portal.
It's
Should probably
weird.
listen to this guy. But the dog is sentient. It has intelligence, and it has a blog, to which it posts shit.
I had to build all of this
Like-
for my research.
The family takes this dog everywhere for some reason.
Yes. Okay. So so like the blog will be like, today I went to the zoo and I hung out with the monkey, and then there will be like a shitty picture that their Photoshop artist did in like 2 seconds, where he just
During his lunch break.
he green screens the dog into like a picture of the zoo he found on Google Images.
Looks like I got here just in time. Emperor Good.
Who's this? Emperor Hakan.
I already talked to her earlier. She's like that child. that-
Stop trying to have a story. I'm trying to talk about Dog with a Blog. Jeez. So yeah, they take the dog everywhere. Like,
For no reason.
legitimately, like they're going to the fucking museum.
Beyond
And I don't
these
even think they
portals
let
lie
dogs in the
two
museum.
relics that were once powered by my blood. Take the
Well, video games have always told me that when there is a split path, you always go left first.
Or I could go right while you go left.
We could do that.
Angels are no better than demons. Did you know that they once voted on whether or not to eliminate?
Oh, these
all
guys are kind of neat looking.
Only
Fallen Kurt Tarask, patron of the mad. That's exactly what I would have called him.
He's the only one of them to care about us.
So, legitimately, like if I was the writer of this show,
is the aspect
all of the blogs would be the same goddamn thing.
justice in murder.
Maybe slightly changed per day. So it would be like, so today I took shit and put it on the rug, and
Then I slept in it.
I slept on it for like a good half hour, and then I ate it.
And I took another shit. And called it a day. Yep.
Dog of the Vlog. Tonight at 7, new episode. So today I vomited. But it was good because it wasn't on the rug, it was on the kitchen tiles, so I was able to lick it up, and I think nobody noticed. I'm in the clear. They're not going to euthanize me today. That would be every goddamn episode, because
It's all dogs do.
all they do, they don't have fucking grand adventures at the fucking museum.
And we also talked about how every single show on Disney Channel is about a half Puerto Rican Italian girl
Yes,
who's
they
also
are,
Asian,
If
who is a
If you work at
successful
Disney,
musician.
you have to
and
have legitimately every race's DNA inside of you so that they can be PC and appeal to the widest demographic, of course. You know, much like Selena Gomez. I mean,
people like that don't actually exist.
they don't. They don't. And every show has a laugh track. That is the one thing that every show on the Disney Channel shares in common, the laugh track.
and they're dreadful.
And it is the same laugh track for every show.
And it's often the same audio clip every time.
And it's
like always like, oh, also, there's a formula for how Disney Channel shows work. It's person says something, person immediately does something to go against what was said, laugh.
every Disney Channel show.
There's an instantaneous payoff. It's like, hey, don't worry, I'll never leave you. Oh shit, look, I'm leaving you.
I was watching.
That's about it.
The worst one, I think, is Austin and Ally. That one makes me hurt.
Is that one still going?
It's still going. Yeah. They're having a Christmas special. Every Disney Channel show has a Christmas special.
And just do an audio commentary of it.
We should. So in this show, I'm watching it with my sister. This is the only reason I know all this. I don't watch the Disney Channel. My sister's like, watch the Disney Channel with me, and I'm like, I'm gonna complain the whole time. She's like, yeah, I know. But, I mean, why not? I'm like, because every time I watch it, you can't even watch the show because I'm too busy complaining, and then you get pissed off and tell me to leave. It's like, yeah, well, maybe today it'll be different. I'm like, it's not. It's not. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't like to be a liar, bro. So yeah, okay, whatever. And so in Austin and Ally, they have the episode about Zach dying. They're gonna read the guide on how to be terrible at video games. In this show, they have the fucking contest where it's a chili making contest. Which I'm starting to notice happens too much in shows on the Disney Channel where they have a chili contest, and it is always for the one joke where the two characters will both make chili. One of them will be terrible at making chili, but the other one will be like an idiot savant. Like, it's always a stupid character who can make the chili really well.
Perfectly, yeah.
Like, perfectly. So then he'll make the chili, and the other one will be like, Edward told me that the chili is gonna be like, it's gonna be like mild and stuff. And then in the background, somebody's eating the chili as he's saying this, and they're like, making ridiculous faces because the chili's like really hot. And then they're like, I'm pretty sure the only thing to make it better if you were to eat this hot chili would be to just like put your dick in a microwave. But then in the background, like, they hear this and they do it, and then they're like, oh wait, no, that's for making skin rations go away, lesions go away. You're actually supposed to eat dog shit. And then they do that, and then they're like, no, wait, that's to cure skin cancer. And then they just keep doing stupid shit because that's what the characters say to do. And this happens too much. It happens more than it should.
No, but it's like, I will legitimately be watching, like, because I used to babysit, I don't anymore, but like, it's because kids, like, movies that are really funny, they'll set up a joke like an hour and a half ago, and then they won't finish it until the movie's almost over, and you'll be like, oh my god, you should know that's funny. Like,
even YouTube videos get this right.
I mean, 4 or 5 minutes, but like, you'll start setting up the joke at the beginning, and you won't have the payoff until the end, because by then it's already kind of brewed in your mind, and you're like, oh my god, wait, I see what they did there. Disney Channel, because their target demographic is 4-year-olds, it's instantaneous payoff. It's like, hey, don't do that thing. And then somebody does it, and they're like, oh no. And then everyone laughs.
Thing, and now your penis is on fire. Oh.
And that's it.
The only one that I think is almost as bad as Austin and Ally. And I guess you could be saying, well, Tony and Zach, this is for children. You shouldn't be able to enjoy it. Well, that's bullshit. Because I can turn on, like, a kid's show and enjoy it, like Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. That show's awesome.
Because it really wasn't a kid's show.
Yeah, it wasn't. But it was good. Kids could enjoy it. I enjoyed it.
Exploding Penguins 3. Total annihilation.
Guy had a egg beater for a hand. It was good stuff. So, I think the most generic Disney show, playing a video game, not even talking about video games, is it's called Shake It Up. It has the most generic plot I've ever seen. these two girls, they're like best friends, and they're into music.
And they have a TV show about dancing.
They have a
And
TV show
singing.
about dancing.
I
The
think.
actresses cannot dance, which they have actually said. They've legitimately said on record, we are not dancers. And yet they dance like shit. But I think my main problem with this show
Found
is
it.
the outfits. I'm still trying to get through the end here.
Oh, I think you have to do something too.
I think so too. I wish I could tell you what that is. Arcane construct. Something like that.
Oh, there's teleporters and shamans. Ain't nothing but heroes and villains.
Oh, that sounded good. So they have a thing about dancing, and the worst part about this show is not the terrible acting, not the terrible dancing, not the terrible settings, it's the costumes. Because these children wear costumes that would legitimately take them an hour and a half to put together. And they like go to school in these clown outfits. And I'm sitting there with my sister who will literally put up with any shit. Because she's just too nice. Like, I think when my mother gave birth to me and my sister, I got all of the negative energy of the universe, where she gained all the positive. So, she's sitting there, she's like, Tony, people don't wear these clothes. And I'm like, yeah, I know. Unless they're clowns. She's like, nobody I know wears this. I mean, it's like jeans and a t-shirt. And I'm like, I know. Like, who... like, the costumes are almost as ridiculous as Final Fantasy, in terms of how insane they are. Like, today I'm gonna put on... today I'm gonna put on my fucking half sweater vest, that is also a turtleneck, which is somehow also a sweatshirt. And I'm not gonna wear pants. No, today I'm gonna wear booty shorts. Over yoga pants, over a pair of jeans, while also underneath another pair of jeans. Oh my god, for fuck's sake!
That the world does not forget of Kul's evil.
Okay, did you go to the middle?
I did my thing. Now we're gonna go through the middle. I'm coming there right now.
Well, I'm already here waiting for you.
I'm here.
And also, there's gonna be a bunch of goddamn keychains hanging off of fucking everything that they can. Like my shoelaces, the little loops in my 5 jeans that I'm wearing. I hope a fucking blizzard attacks LA today, because let me tell you, I'm dressed for fucking winter. Despite it being 105 degrees outside. Also, let's sing a song and dance in the school hallway, because that's not gonna get me beaten up or outcast at all. No, everybody's gonna love me. Because I am a Disney protagonist, and therefore everybody has to love me except for the snooty white girl who is somehow the most attractive in the school, despite being a bitch to everybody.
And being really ugly at the same time.
And being ugly at the same time.
And nobody ever makes fat jokes.
And nobody makes a fat joke unless it's to an adult. Like in Austin and Ally. I mean, I'm not being mean. I'm not saying like, oh, the actress is fat and you should hate her. I'm saying the characters will never say that. Ever.
Where in real life, kids ain't that nice.
Kids are terrible. Kids are awful, disgusting little things in real life. Who was the comedian who told this joke where kids will make fun of your name regardless of how plain
Louis
it is?
C.K.
Yeah. They'll be like, oh,
He's like, what was it? He's like, you know, kids are amazing these days. It's like, you know, Louis, like screwy Louis, or you know, like.
Ned, your parents beat you when you're home, faggot.
Like, no, he's like, what's your name? Paul? Paul, you're a fucking cocksucker. He's like, just like that.
That is how awful children are. But not in the Disney Channel, because they always gotta be nice, except for one character who's mean. But at the same time, halfway through the second season, they then become best friends with the main characters, despite making their life a living shit.
And they will exist for the sole purpose of doing that.
Ah, shit. Jerome is going to the mall. I should go there too, just so I can throw dog shit at him. Yeah.
Or it's like... And they always have a mole, and they're always foreign.
Yes. they're either foreign, and they have a mole, or they're like the whitest of white bread. like they give Wonder Bread a run for their money.
What other things does Disney Channel do? Talked about how they always make, like, their only conflict is they get locked in a closet with, like, a large reptile that's otherwise harmless.
Yes, or like a spider, or just there's always the episode when they're in a closet. And we'll get onto this on the next episode. So in a second.